thing about having that kind of mindset is, especially when you go through the ups and downs. I mean, I've been having time, I mean, throughout my life. I've had times where like I'm blowing thousands of dollars a night at nightclubs, like fucking tossing cash money, not giving a fuck, right? And there's been times where I'm sleeping on the floor in a fucking cockroach fucking apartment somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think once you go through those, now you try not to go through those over and over, but it just so happens, once you do it a few times, I don't have that fear. First of all, praise be to Allah. I don't have that fear. First of all, spiritually, I'm like, well, some things you just can't control. Not everything is going to be under your control, and sometimes you're meant to go through some shit, break down, and you're going to be built stronger when you go through that. But you also have this opportunity to where when shit hits the fan, you're like, I've been here before. What's the worst that's going to happen?
What's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, dude, I remember I was telling a friend today, like 26 years old, bro. I was strung out on drugs, homeless, and pushing a shopping cart with all my stuff in a shopping cart. I was a bum. I was a fucking bum.
And now you got a Rolex.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to trade this in for fucking 20 shopping carts after the show. Buddy.
Yeah, cousin.
Let's trade this in for a Cadillac shopping cart after this fucking thing.
The one with the wheels work fine, smooth.
Yeah, not the bum 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 bum. You get that one. But I mean, I've been through that. Then I had it all. Then I lost it all. I burned my life to the ground. Like I had it all. I had it fucking all. Yeah. And I lost it all. And then I had to recoup from that. Like there's been these.
It's like this
major fucking spiritual awakenings. Right? Where you're just like, fuck, dude, like, what did I do? What the fuck did I do, and how am I going to get myself out of this?
What did I do in my past life to deserve this, bro? Like, you think, like, what the fuck?
I wonder, yeah, exactly.
Guys upstairs. There's a say, too, one of my cousins, he's fucking wise as fuck, man. He doesn't speak well English, but he said it to me once. He goes, listen, man, one way to get yourself out of these, like, negative mindsets when shit hits the fan, it's like, you're going through life, and when things are really good, you start nitpicking. Like, you get upset about stupid shit.
Dumb
shit. That fucking thing sold out, or just...
You get used to that new level.
Yeah. So you're on a new level, and these tiny things really fuck with you, and they're insignificant, right? So what God does, he fucking throws a curveball at you and hits you with a fucking major problem. God forbid, health, whatever, right? And then that makes you forget all this tiny bullshit. And now you're like, look, man, if I can just get past this thing.
I'll forget about all this other shit.
And then you get past, but then you go back to the petty shit. But that's just the way you're trained. And it's like, I think sometimes it's a blessing. It's like, look at what you just got, you just got through this. So fuck all this other shit.
I have an interesting, like when I used to pull up to when I had my office in Hollywood, I'd pull up. And I'd get mad because they didn't wash my car right? I never complained there, but when I leave, I'd be like, man. And then I'd catch myself. I go, I used to push a shopping cart, and now I'm bitching because the car wash didn't come out good on my Mercedes. And I'm going to complain about that shit? Really, bro? Really? You should just be glad that they even fucking put water on your car. You should be glad, not that you have a Mercedes, but that you have a fucking car. That's not a shopping cart.
And you have the money to pay for a car
wash. And tip well. And
always,
if you're listening,
always
tip. Don't be a cheap fuck, bro.
Yeah. It comes back.
Don't be a cheap fuck. It comes back,
dude. And more important, so also as tips, man, I got to say this, dude. You got to give charity, man. Like you have
always,
even if you don't have a lot. As a matter of fact, and I think
less you have, the more important it is to give.
Dude, I take care of bums when I see them. Like even if they're like, fucking like, because I know what it's like to be homeless.
Right.
I know what it's like to be homeless. So I usually find one bum and then I talk to him.
Whatever it is, man. Even if you don't have whatever it is, however you can help somebody that is not doing as well, in whatever capacity you have, that shit. You don't do it just because it comes back tenfold, but when you do it genuinely,
it makes you feel good.
It's awesome, bro. That is so fucking important, man. That's like one of the most important things you could do is just contribute, just give something, man.
To someone.
Something.
Don't think about your fucking self all day.
Yeah.
Not only that, but when you do it, you actually grow more.
Yeah.
If you do it consistently, you will notice the difference.
And don't what really drives me nuts in this day and age is when they're fighting. Like I was talking with a guy last night, and he said I made an impression with him when we went out. One of my exes, we had like a birthday dinner, right? And they're all like scrambling what they're gonna be like, itemizing the fucking check. Don't be a cheap fuck, dude. Pay the fucking tab. Don't be a cheap fuck. Like, don't make yourself fucking look, especially if you're a man. Be a fucking man with your money. If you're going out with a chick, I get it. Chicks want to fucking be equals in this day and age. They
Not
do,
really.
but they
Not
don't.
when it comes to payments.
Not
though.
when it comes to paying the fucking bill.
No.
I've never seen a vagina shut like a bear trap more than when a dude tries to split a check with a bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
And you know what, man? This is to all, like, I don't know, for the dudes out there, like, if you're on a date or whatever,
Got to take care of that shit.
you pay the bill, but just look out for how she acts. Like, when I go out with girls to dinners and shit, I'm never gonna let her pay.
No.
It's you know how I am with guys. I don't let them pay, and we're like that, right? But
Yeah, but it's
at
overly
least-
annoying
but
because
she
you
should-
try to do it all the fucking time and you not let
You know,
anybody
it's-
return the fucking favor.
Yeah, it's
He's
just
not used
because-
to being loved.
Yeah, you got to be loved, bro. And you got to let us fucking enjoy paying for you.
I appreciate that. I do. But what I'm gonna say,
You're making us look like cheap fucks, bro.
no, I'm not, because we're fighting about it. However,
Okay, I want to just. I like it when people, like with my friends, like when we're fighting over the bill of who's gonna pay it
And
rather
not
than
who's
who's not
not
gonna
gonna
pay.
pay. Fuck those
Scumbag.
guys.
Like I don't
That's
fucking hang with dudes or
bullshit.
fuck.
Those dudes
Oh,
get
yeah,
quiet. They
they
get quiet as
quiet.
fuck.
I'm like, I want to fucking be hanging with dudes. We're fighting over who's paying the fucking
right,
bill.
and you know what? So with females, if you're out there on a date or whatever, she should at least attempt. You know, at least say, "Oh no, I'll get it too," and
Just to act like it.
just
Yeah,
act
just
like
act
it.
like it. We
That-
appreciate it.
That shows integrity.
Oh, all of a sudden, no, baby.
Yeah, like, I got it. No, you're not. Just put the fucking thing away. But at least show that you're gonna fucking make an effort. You know what I mean? Don't just expect it like you're just gonna sit there. Bill comes. I'm not gonna let you pay. Trust me. But you should make that effort because let's fucking respect.